Greetings, Swamp Foxes. This is Troy Newham, author of 2084, The Search for Love, Hope, and Faith, available on Amazon.com in Kindle and paperback version. In this week's message of Moses is going to be about the Zimmerman case, because you haven't heard enough about the Zimmerman case already. Alright, here is my prediction. He is going to be found guilty for reason of riots. Yes, the all-female jury will find him guilty just because they're like, well, if we just give him manslaughter, then maybe they won't riot. Of course, manslaughter can carry a charge of up to a sentence of up to 30 years, but you know what's one man's rights versus there could be riots. I mean that's what it comes down to, isn't it? I bet you that's what's going to happen. Why? I disagree with the judge's decision to say, okay, well, the state, you decide to go after second-degree murder. I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at this case, and you people are idiots, and you don't know what you're doing. There's no way anyone's going to convict him for second-degree murder, so I'm going to let you change it to manslaughter at the last minute. No, that's not how it works. If you want to go for manslaughter, you go for manslaughter. Okay, now, why isn't it manslaughter? Let's just go with that. It's not second-degree murder. I mean, that was laughable. I don't know what they were trying there. But let's look at manslaughter, because manslaughter kind of makes sense. Basically, in involuntary manslaughter, anyway, you didn't mean to kill him, but you were doing something that could cause a death. Alright. Well, he didn't set out to kill Trayvon Martin, so that's covered. But what did he do wrong? What was he doing recklessly? He was walking down the street. Can't we all walk down the street? Even if you say, well, there was a suspicious person over there. Alright, well, I'm walking down the street. I see three tattooed biker dudes on the corner. I could turn around. I could walk the other way. I could go, walk the entire distance around the building to avoid these guys. But it's my right. This is the street. I choose to walk there. They confront me. I pull a gun and I shoot them. What did I do wrong? I'm walking on a public street that I have every right to use. They decide to initiate an attack on me and I respond as such. Could I have avoided the entire situation? Yes. Would that probably have been the smart thing to do? Probably. Howsoever, did I do anything wrong by continuing on my path? Well, no. I mean, this kind of ranks right up there with telling the girl, well, you shouldn't have dressed so slutty. I mean, seriously, there's a lot you can do to avoid causing yourself any problems, but the fact of the matter is you have every right to do something, and someone else doesn't have any right to do anything back. And you can say, well, there was a confrontation. This wasn't a confrontation. This was a beatdown. Everyone says, well, as soon as he pulled the gun, he took away his ability to do anything else. When you are pinned on the ground, the fight has gone badly for you. You've already proven that you are incapable of doing anything back to this person. Hence why they are on top of you, beating the crap out of you. The only wounds that Trayvon Martin had, bruised knuckles and a bullet hole in his heart. I should tell you about how this fight played out. And you could say, well, Trayvon was in fear for his life, and he was just on top of that guy beating the snot out of him because he was afraid of his life. No. You see, if you get into a physical confrontation because you're afraid of someone's going to attack you, and you're like, I better get in the first shot. If that's your mentality, as soon as that guy's down, you're gone. You are running. The whole point of your fight is to gain a big enough upper hand where you can get away. That is defensive fighting. Now, if you're on top of someone just beating the crap out of them, you just want to beat the crap out of somebody. And everyone can say, oh, he was only a 158-pound teenager. Well, crap, I'm only 169. That's 11 pounds difference. You mean to tell me that a 17-year-old, 160 pounds, can't beat the crap out of me if they get the jump on me and I'm on the ground getting the crap behind me? And let me tell you something, when someone is beating the crap out of you on the ground, the only thing you know in this world is that's going to go on forever. It's never going to stop. So, it's not manslaughter. And, there's a part of me that initially would say, well, I could live with that verdict, but no, you know what? I can't live with that verdict. Someone sent me a quote and it said, I will no longer willing to accept the things I cannot change, but instead will change the things I cannot accept. I can't accept sending someone who acted in self-defense to jail for up to 30 years of their life for defending themselves. And hey, the story that I heard was that he was acting suspicious because he was walking under the eaves of people's houses to avoid the rain. I don't care if it is a torrential downpour. I mean, it could be Hurricane Katrina coming through. I could be drenched. It could be a wall of water. I mean, God could just turn on a fire hose directly above me. I'm not going to cross someone's property line, go up to their house and stand under the eaves of their house because I am in the South. And guess what? Someone will shoot you, which is pretty much what happened here. Good times, right? So that's my prediction. He will be found guilty. There won't be any riots, and everyone will be happy. Haha. Except for, people who actually give a crap about rights, freedoms, and things like that. But, they're a minority these days. Much better to please the vast masses. Anyway, read 2084. All about the subjugation of individual rights for the betterment of the collective. Apropos, is it not? And read War Journal. My dark and sinister tale of revenge and self-loathing. You'll read it, you'll love it, you'll live it! Well, I hope not. Anyway, long live the Constitution, and signing off.